No? What do you mean failed? Come on. What do you mean stream not found? Oh. It says streaming, dude. And it's there. Like, it's literally there. Maybe now? Okay, so there it works. Now it works. Why? Fuck. Now comes the next issue, which is the whole concept, right, was to create a system where you can spawn effects that handle themselves. But now we need to make them handle themselves less. Because they need conditions, they need to be able to communicate with the rest of the game more. So, for example, when I am... When we're gonna hit a barrier, the barrier needs to play an animation. It needs to... it also needs to be able to end, and when it ends, that also needs an animation. And that's gonna be triggered by, like, damage, like outside sources, so... We now need to... create some stuff for that. And that's gonna be in effect. We have init effect, we have play effect, we have start effect. We're gonna have what's another word for end that isn't end? Like outro, right? I could use a turn like finish, but conclude. Outro effect. I'm just gonna go with finish effect. Right. And then we need end effect. It's the same, but not quite. And finish, that should pretty much just be public bool play outro. Play outro equals true. That's it. One second. Need to do something important. All right. I never saved the barrier as usual. Fuck. Since when is this like this? Was it always like this? No. Oh, whatever. Why did I do it like that? Alright, I'm gonna throw that. That's good enough. Something like that. Trim it. And then we need... Alright. I think I saved it. Barrier. Yeah, there it is. Why didn't it show up? Alright, so we have this now. And now it needs to crack. But we don't need anything advanced here, right? So what we're gonna do is instead of this here, where it's shrinking, we're gonna where do you reckon the center is? Hello, player. No, not exactly sprite making. Close enough. It's really just like a test sprite. I'm just, I'm making effects and functions. So I'm just playing around with the animation, trying to just make something just so it looks a bit more nice. Just because one of the things about making animations and whatnot, or even about being like an artist in general, being a commission artist, or especially being a concept artist, is that I'm not a concept artist, but you very quickly have to realize that you can't really use the term, "Oh, it's not really finished yet, it's gonna look different," or the phrase. Because generally speaking, people can only go from like what they're seeing, right? So like they can't really see what's in your head. So I usually try to make a little bit more stuff. It's more on Ragnarok side. This looks like shit. I'm just trying to make some stuff. Let's see here. Let's go with 2. I might be doing this a bit wrong. We'll see. We'll see. Let's add another one. Expand by 1. That's what I thought. Yeah, that's way too slow. That's a really shitty, really shitty effect. But you know what? Good enough. Really dog shit. Oh, all right. GIF? No. There. And flash. Then we need to copy those in. One, two, three, four, five. 5 columns. Don't know about the pivot, we'll deal with that later. Alright, so the pivot is at the bottom. There. There. And here we have barrier flash. Same thing here. Normalized. There, now we have correct pivot points. So here we have barrier animation. I don't like this. necessarily... Okay, this is what we need. We need an LOT object animation. Weird name. Effect animation. That one doesn't work. I don't like this. Because this is animation for like a person only. I would like to have a container for the animation here. But whatever. For now, let's just do this. Barrier. Flash animation. Barrier. It actually needs an intro too. It needs a start. Barrier. End. Animation. Alright, let's make an intro. What should it look like when this barrier is passed? Oh, yeah. It shouldn't be anything advanced. These all need to be remade later anyway. They're just test animations. It's just more fun when they look okay-ish. Or literally just have an animation. I don't wanna animate the fucking shield. Oh. Make the barrier with lightning effect. I'm gonna make the barrier with as little effect as possible. We do have like sketches for what it's supposed to look like later, but I'm not trying to be accurate here. I'm just trying to get something done here. Need to find the center. Six. Yep. Overdoing this a lot. Also, I fucked it up. It's the wrong size, I think. It might be. It might actually be okay. That's good enough. It's really bad, but it's good enough. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8. There. I don't like this being a bunch of different files. I don't like these being scriptable objects. They should just be text. It's just so much easier to do it this way. But I don't like it. This is something I'm gonna have to rework later, and it's just the more of this I make, the worse it's gonna be, you know. Fuck. Why is Kibs called Coconut? Ooh, what's the better way? Merge to a single? I'm at the end of my brain capacity today soon, but the reason I don't like this, okay, is I'm not gonna keep using Unity. We're gonna switch away from Unity, and the way I'm making animations here, like I'm not using Unity's animation systems, I made my own. And so what I'm doing here is I'm just listing a bunch of sprites in order as they're supposed to be used, more or less. And then I have like how long is the frame, like how long does it take before you go to the next frame, because some frames might be like 2 frames long, some might be 1 frame long, and I store that in this object here, which is called a scriptable object, and it's a Unity function. And because it's a Unity function, that means I have to remake it later on when we move away from Unity. And that will suck, right? But I also have another type here that like contains the animations for an entire unit. Like it contains the walk animation, the blah blah blah, idle animation, all of that. And to some extent it kind of needs to be like that, but I don't like it. Because then that means if I want to have like this barrier and I want to turn that into an animation, now I need to make like another way to store the entire thing that's like only for effects that then contain like start, end, blah blah blah. So I would prefer it if it was just like one thing where you could just add a type of. Maybe that's how you do it. Maybe I just maybe I add a type, so you can like add a new animation to it, and then you can select type as an enum, and that contains like, is this a walk animation? So you can set what it is, maybe, but even that would be kind of shit. It's so much easier to access it when it's just like in this animation file, there is a section that's called walk animation, and then you just access that. So, I don't know. Hello, Blender Merchant, how's it going? You guys making a game? Yep. Making a turn-based RPG. And right now I'm just implementing animations and some skill effects and stuff. How's this? Macho placeholder graphics here, by the way. But yeah. Right now I've implemented this spell. It's not working properly. It's not supposed to become dark. It's supposed to become dark when the spell is cast only. But it becomes dark instantly, which is the new bug, by the way. Let's see if he can walk with the barrier. He can. Okay, good. We're supposed to have a meeting about now, but it's usually not on time, so we'll see when the meeting starts. But I'm close to end of my brain. Okay. Oh, okay. This is completely unrelated, but where is it? Did I put that somewhere else too? Oh, what's the difference between enums and arrays? I don't think they're related at all. But it's also I don't know anything about Unreal. I think blueprints are kind of silly, but it's a little bit confusing because there's something called an enum, which is an enumerator, right? And you use that to create abstractions or like these are enums, right? I can make it so I can type bitwise direction top left, and that means 16 instead of having to type 16 every time. And that can help me remember more easily what, you know, what each number means, right? But at the end of the day, it's still like just a number. So like if I have some setting that I want to set somewhere, I can do this and it's more readable. That's what an enum is, right? But there's also something called an enumerator, which I don't know what the fuck it is, actually. So that's a little bit, you know, confusing. Because it's like the same thing, but it isn't. So I don't know what that is. So Wait, which one did I just take off? Which one's the old one? This is the new one, right? This one is slightly grimier, I think. Hold on. Yeah, this is the old one. All right. So wait, wasn't there a plate? Yeah, there's the plate. Where does the plate go? Does it go on top here? Go on this side? No. Goes here, I think. This is... the hell? Go. It goes like that. And then it goes like that. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I follow. Yeah, this is way too many screws here. Which one is the right one? I don't know. What is this? This is an arcade stick. The hell? These screws don't look right at all, dude. No, though. There, those. It's those. Those are the right ones, I think. Nah, I'm gonna stop for today, in reality. We made a lot of progress. I got the actual system I was working on working. That's pretty much all I can ask for right now. No, I'm just waiting to see when we're gonna have our meeting. One screw. I don't have Street Fighter installed. I think. Maybe I do. No, I don't. It's 87 gigs. can start installing it. And don't screw too hard, because it's made out of plastic, and if you use too much force, then you fuck up the... I don't know what it's called in English. Drilling. The railing. Do you guys have any open 3D positions? I would say no. We're a small indie studio. We don't really have positions. We only have one 3D guy, and that's for our tabletop or our tabletop war game. All right, so now I need a bigger screw. Is it the black ones? Is it the... I think it's the big silver ones. Not the big silver screws? Where the fuck do they go then? Well, I think they go here. Now this is metal in metal, so here we can use a little bit more force. It doesn't start wiggling. There we go. There we go. There we go. Now it's in there. Nice. Where's the thing? Now I need my big flat. There. Connect this. Does this feel so wrong? Fit at all? I think it's supposed to just be like that. Now we need the black screws. Plastic on it. No. All right, that's one. Two? Three? Four? Five? I don't know why they have 8 screws. Underside, but it is a redundancy. If one of them break, then it'll still work. 8. Seven. Making a boat game in UE5 right now for a client. Good thing the blueprints look easier than what I see on your screen. Yeah, honestly, blueprints is why I'm not using Unreal. I don't like the concept of it at all. Visual programming is kind of silly in the long run. Not that hard to write code. It's better to just do it instead of working with blueprints. It works to some degree. Internet down still? Oh, I didn't know it was down. Binsky, okay. Binsky at the end of brain power today. Binsky very confused why Kib called coconut on Discord. I was the one who suggested to go for UE5. His first choice was Unity. I mean, I think either's fine. To be honest, I don't really like Unity as a company, but don't really like Unreal as a company either. Don't really like either engine that much, but it is definitely the easiest way to go. Either or. So we have implemented, we can spawn a barrier now on a target. That is today's progress. But it's pretty bugged right now, still. But he's got a barrier. Next I need to, like, the thing itself works. So, you know, that's the important part. Why does it look like that? Not supposed to do that. Oh, whatever. So he can walk around with his little barrier now. But next I'm gonna implement some kind of system to interact with it. Because when we attack the barrier, there's gonna be some special effect when that happens. There needs to be an animation for it to come into existence. There needs to be an animation for it to dissipate one way or another. So I have to program that in. Right now, effects can only play like one looping thing or just one animation and then end it. So I need to program it a bit more in detail. Make it able to have like an intro, etc. But I think that's really easy, so it won't be an issue. I just need the time to do it. I'm back, yes. And now I'm about to be gone again. Because I'm pretty much done for today. You in the meeting? Yeah, dude. Whenever Kibbs has internet again, I suppose. But yeah. I'm gonna end the stream there. Otherwise, I'm just gonna sit here and stare. Thanks for hanging. I'll see you around. Bye-bye.